League of Legends is one of the most popular free games in the world. You don't have to pay a single cent to win against someone who's paid hundreds of dollars in the game. It's actually free. I know, I'm crazy. We're gonna make the world play LOL again, one slap at a time. Here's how to order.
Thicker than a shaker. Everyone could share it.
Through here, yeah, okay. Then around the corner, I was like, I don't remember being there. Oh, jeez! Hey everyone, it's your friend Dig Noodles, and welcome.
Hey Spy Ninjas, today is a very special day
because we're gonna be playing Who Can Get to the Million Views the Fastest on TikTok.
Yo, TikTok! I don't have a TikTok yet. I'm finally gonna be a famous TikToker. I don't know anything about TikTok, but I'm down for a challenge.
Well, look at Regina. She thinks she knows how to do the TikTok. The challenge begins right now.
What? Let's go, let's go!
Oh, I thought.
Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, I'm Jan, and in this video I'm revealing all the super cool Easter eggs and details hidden in We Can Be Heroes, Netflix's Shark Boy and Lava Girl sequel, including a secret cameo from the real original Shark Boy. Just before we begin, many thanks to the sponsor of this video, Raid Shadow Legends. Obviously, spoilers ahead, so take care. When it comes to breakfast time, Missy is a fan of Great White Bite cereal, as Max was in the original movie. In fact, you can see several packs of the shark-inspired cereal in the Moreno family's kitchen. After they're captured by the aliens, the heroics can't stop bickering and fighting amongst themselves.
Why don't you cheer us up by singing one of those little songs you sing so well, Shark Boy?
Here, Miracle Guy is mocking Shark Boy about the lullaby he sang in the first film to help Max fall asleep so he could dream a solution to their problems.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream and get us out.
Although Shark Boy's song was initially successful, it actually ended up giving Max nightmares. While the original Lava Girl Taylor Dooley's back to play the adult version of her character, Taylor Lautner doesn't return as Shark Boy. Instead, adult Shark Boy's a non-speaking character played by a mask-wearing JJ Dashnor, who was the stunt coordinator for both the sequel and the first film. There are some awesome Easter eggs to the original movie in Missy's bedroom. Look carefully at her bedside table, and in the corner you'll spot the first of two children's novels that were co-written by the film's director Robert Rodriguez and published around the time of the movie's release in 2005. There's The Daydreamer, which tells the film's story from Lava Girl and Shark Boy's point of view. And I suspect the book below that is Return to Planet Drool, the second in the Shark Boy and Lava Girl series. Also on Missy's nightstand is her heroics-themed alarm clock, and a fun detail here is that while the other superheroes are doing the hard work of holding up the clock, Miracle Guy is just standing there posing, which, given that he stops to take a photo during the alien invasion at the start of the movie, seems like a perfect reflection of reality.
You have any idea how long this is gonna take? I'm running on fumes.
Just a quick selfie for my socials while I stop this thing.
In the sequel, Missy's bedroom is space-themed, with planets, stars and moons on her bed head and walls, and constellations on this fabric, which is just like in the first film, where Max's bedroom also had a cosmic theme, with mobiles of the solar system, moons, stars and galaxies on the wall, and stickers of planets on his bed frame. And both lead characters also wear space-themed pajamas. Max has planets on his, while Missy has stars on hers, and she also has stars on the black trousers she wears throughout the film. After sneaking on board an extraterrestrial supply ship, Missy and her superpowered friends desperately try to get away from the aliens about to attack them.
Wills, please tell me you figured this out. It's actually incredibly intuitive.
Triple protection, Old Spice sweat defense. It works harder for longer.
Guys, kill this guy in the car.
The fact it's more difficult to fly this ship than simply pressing the green for go button is a send-up of the scene in the original movie where hitting the green go button was all Max had to do to blast off in his shark-shaped rocket.
How do you fly it?
You don't know? That's sort of been the whole problem. You press go.
And when Guppy puts on a pair of blue sunglasses during the kids' training session, I couldn't help but think of her father's blue 3D shark-shaped glasses in the previous movie. Vivian Blair, who plays Guppy, was actually given the glasses as it was so bright filming outside that she couldn't stop squinting. But then the filmmakers decided she looked so cool that they made them part of her character's costume whenever she went into a shark frenzy.
Guppy, listen to me. Shark frenzy.
And that behaviour is another thing she has in common with her dad.
Shark frenzy!
All of Ojo's tablet pictures were actually drawn on set during the filming of those scenes by Rhiannon Rodriguez, daughter of director Robert Rodriguez. As for the squiggle monsters, the filmmakers wanted them to look like a child had created them with her own pen, as they wanted to illustrate the idea that the pen is always mightier than the sword. The fact that Ojo's drawings come to life also reminds me of how the imaginary worlds and superheroes Max doodles and writes about in his dream journal also come to life in the first movie. When Guppy demonstrates her powers for Missy, the pint-sized superhero takes a gulp of water, then spits out a liquid shark, which she moves into a position that's a clear hat tip to the theatrical poster for the 1975 shark-infested blockbuster, Jaws. Later in the film, as Slow-Mo desperately tries to outrun the aliens chasing him, a cappella starts singing the iconic theme to the Oscar-winning movie Chariots of Fire, whose tale of British athletes vying for the 1924 Olympics famously featured several slow-mo running sequences set to composer Vangelis's legendary score. By the way, in order to give a cappella's voice an extra otherworldly effect, when she sings the higher notes, the filmmakers blended together the voice of actress Lotus Blossom, who plays a cappella, with the voice of American Idol singer Haley Reinhart, who plays her mother, Mrs. Vox. Shark Boy and Lava Girl's daughter Guppy is named after a type of small tropical fish, which is perfect for her character as she's both little and has water-related powers. Continuing the aquatic theme, on her t-shirt there's a picture of a fish, and her clothes and water bottle are blue, pink and purple, which are the colours of her parents. As for the rainbow on Guppy's necklace, that's a subtle symbol at the start of the film that she and her fellow super kids are humanity's hope for a better world, which is exactly what Ojo tells them at the end of the movie. While Missy's starry clothing is a shout out to the first movie, it also reflects the fact she's the real star of the new team, as without her inspiring them to work together, they'd be in the same mess as their bickering parents. But Missy's not only at the heart of the new heroics, she's also a character with a lot of heart, which could be why the film's costume designer chose to put some subtle little hearts on her outfit, from her t-shirt to her heart-shaped necklace. Like many of the other kids whose clothing signals their powers, Wheels has a W-style symbol on his shirt, which suitably enough also looks a little like jagged skid marks. Taylor Lautner may have skipped the sequel, but two of the other original Shark Boys do return. Look out for the pilot of the helicopter during the heroics' big battle scene.
You okay, Shark Boy?
That pilot is Racer Rodriguez, who played a young Shark Boy in the previous film. In fact, Racer truly is the original Shark Boy, because as a 7-year-old child, he actually created the character of Shark Boy when he was playing a game of Fish vs. Shark with his dad, Robert Rodriguez, in the family pool. And while Racer also co-produced the new sequel, his brother Rebel, who played the 5-year-old Shark Boy in the first movie, wrote the music for the sequel. And there's a Rodriguez family in-joke at the end of the film when Ojo reveals,
everything on the ship wasn't designed for children.
Oh, it was designed by children.
That's because the film's alien spaceship sets were in fact designed by Rogue Rodriguez, another of the director's kids. By the way, I've got another video that reveals all the clues that pointed to the movie's big twist. There'll be a link to that at the end of this video and in the description below.
Team there, guys. Oh, this kid is getting out the plane. Yo, it's from Dollar Tree. I'm literally on 30 HP. Literally dog water. I don't even know what to do. Oh my god, imagine missing that many bullets. Oh, I died. I shot, but I died. He's actually killing me. Your aim? Alright, guys. A trick shot for the 10? What do you mean? Let's get 125 likes on the stream, guys. Yo, what's up, Matt? Welcome to the stream. Make sure y'all use my supporter credit code Hoxie, guys. It does help me out a lot. Yeah. Guys, join this Discord, alright, guys? That's where I'm gonna be putting, the code's also gonna be there. I was on 20 HP from a griefer, yeah, man. But yeah, type code in the chat and you guys will get the code, guys. Everybody Yep, if you guys do donate, you guys get mod. And where's the code? You gotta type code in the chat and Nightball will say the code. It's gonna be both. It's gonna be both.
Hey! Stop.
Go comment. I don't see it. Oh wait, you don't have the code. Everybody on ready up. Yo, ZV Kaden, ready up. Type code and Nightball will say the code. Guys, everybody unready up. Don't use the code, guys, because someone took the code. Everybody unready the code. Everybody unready up, guys. Someone's gonna take you into the game. That's not me, guys. Everybody unready up, guys. Everybody in the stream, guys. You guys have to unready because someone took the code. Someone's gonna put you guys in the game. Alright guys, now use the code, guys. Now use the code. Everybody, now you guys can put in it. I can start the game now. To Pepper. Type code in the chat, and Nightball will say the code. Yo, what's up, Adrian? Welcome to the stream. Join up the Discord, guys. I bet, do it. Wow, man, you're so funny. Go to announcements, and that's where the code is, guys. In the Discord. I don't have enough P-books, bro. I only add people that donate, bro. The code, type code in the chat, Nightball will say the code. Guys, we'll start it up when we get 125 likes, guys. Everybody drop a like on the stream. When we get 125 likes, we're gonna start it. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications if you guys are new, alright guys? I live stream fast shows every single day, guys. Already have you started, bro? Everybody, make sure you guys subscribe with notifications if you guys are new. Make sure y'all also use my supporter promo code Hawks in the Fortnite item shop. When we get 100 supporters, we are actually going to be doing a huge giveaway, guys. So yeah, do use my supporter code. It does help me out a lot, guys. Type code in the chat, Nightball will say the code. And yeah, so yeah, make sure you guys use supporter code Hawks in the Fortnite item shop. It does help me out a lot. It's only 6 letters, guys. And yeah. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are ready, 2 in the chat if you're not ready. Where we landing, I'll show you in the game. Join the Discord, guys. What? He didn't. Some cap. shout out on YouTube, guys. You guys can donate $15, and yeah, if you guys want to be bodyguard, you guys can donate any amount of money, and you guys will also become mod guys. And yeah, I'll have a video on YouTube, guys. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're gonna start it up now, guys. Yeah, I do hate YouTube, bro. That's a cat. Alright, guys. Let's get 130 likes on the stream, guys. We're so close to 130 likes, guys. What was the code? The code is Hoxie Best. Type code in the chat and Nightball will say the code. Renegade. Guys, everybody in this custom game, at least one person, at least 10 people in this custom game are not subs, guys. Make sure you guys do drop a sub and turn on notifications. I stream every single day, guys. What's that? How do you get in? We're in the middle of the game, so yeah, but it's not gonna take that long. But yeah, we might choose a random bodyguard. You might choose a random bodyguard, so spam me in the chat if you want to be a bodyguard, guys. But yeah, we're landing right here, guys. Spam me in the chat if you guys want to be bodyguard next round, guys. Yeah, but I ain't telling you, bruh. I just said I ain't telling you, bruh. No, bruh. the stream. This is insane. Oh, kill this guy. Why is he? Oh, this kid's so weird. There's kids up there, Griffin. Kid right there, Griffin. This is default right here. I'm leaving the match. I'm leaving the match. Yo, what's happening, bruh? Guys, let's get 130 likes on the stream, everybody. Drop a like on the stream, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to our notifications if you guys are new to the stream, guys. Also, make sure you guys also do use my support code.
I haven't received no
It
email.
does help me out a lot. I stream every single day, guys. And yeah, it does really help me out a lot to do more content, everything like that. And yeah, I do stream every single day, so you know, you guys use my support code. It does help me out a lot, guys. But yeah, we're gonna do another game. Alright, guys. Oh, 15. Yo, what's up, Storm Vibes? Thanks for the 15, bro. Yo, Storm Vibes, you wanna play? You want me bodyguard? Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to Storm Vibes, guys. Make sure you guys do subscribe to Storm Vibes, bro. Drop the 15 bomb. Make sure you guys subscribe to Storm Vibes. He does help me out on the channel, guys. Let's get him to 50 subs by the end of the stream. Let's at least get him to 50 subs, guys. Alright, Storm Vibes, you wanna join the game? Make sure y'all subscribe to Storm Vibes, guys. If you guys want a shout out, make sure you guys do donate $15, guys. But yeah, Storm, do you want to be in the game? Storm, you want to be in the game, bro? Spam me in the chat if you guys want to be bodyguard. Where do I input code? Here, what you guys are going to do is you're going to go over to squads, you're going to go to custom options, put in the code that Nightbot says, and just ready up, alright? But we're not doing it right now, alright? Sure? Alright, I'll invite you. Alright, let's get it. Yes, you do. Subscribe to Storm Vibes, guys. Alright, ready up. Say the code again. Type code in the chat and Nightball will say the code. I'm sub to Storm. Nice, nice. Sub to Storm, guys. Oh, but I was saying, like, there's probably someone probably live stream botted this, so there's like probably 200 of these people that might be fake or something. I have Nightball blocked. Why? Yeah, the code's HawkSeed best, alright? Alright? We'll start it when we get 140 likes on the stream, guys. Yo, Storm, ready up. What do you want me to say? You gotta offer them something if they want to subscribe. Like, you gonna provide daily content? What you gonna do? I'm getting like 40 subs from the stream, even though I have like 2,000 views on the stream, so. Alright, guys, let's get 40 subs to Storm Vibes, guys. We're gonna start it. Storm. Ready up. Type code in the chat. What do you do? Alright. Alright, who wants spam me in the chat if you guys want to be bodyguard, guys. Get Storm at least to 40 subs, guys. Come on, guys. I believe in y'all. Get him to 40 subs, bro. He's a really nice y'all do support the class. You doing a pub? Yeah, because it's a fashion show. Me. We're seeing a lot of me's. Who should we choose? Spam me in the chat. Whoever spams me in the chat the most, I will add, and you will come. Yeah, if you guys donate, you guys get mod, and you guys